Update: Am I the butthole for kicking out my identical twin for selling nudes online? Original post: Hey y'all. So a while back I made a post about how my twin sister started an OnlyFans and I was considering kicking her out of our apartment. This is the TL. Drive. Read the original post for more information. In that post it was determined that I was the butthole. A lot has happened since then, so I decided to make an update. After reading your comments, I decided that I probably took it too far, and although I was embarrassed and felt violated, at the end of the day, it is her body and not mine. Just because we look the same does not mean I get to have a say, nor should it affect our relationship. So, I called her and told her I wanted to talk, and we had a really long emotional discussion, and I obviously decided to not kick her out as long as she was able to cover her rent going forward. Then, COVID happened. And as of June, I no longer have a job. I was one of the newest people at the company I was working for, and so I was one of the first to go. And in a turn of events, my sister, who has been killing it on OnlyFans, is now covering for my portion of the rent until I am able to get back on my feet. So, thank you for your advice. I might have ruined my relationship with my sister and maybe even be homeless without it. Web link. This is some Phoebe and Ursula Buffay energy. The difference is that Ursula was using Phoebe's name on her porn work. If Op's sister did that, she would be the and not the Op. Buffay the vampire layer. You should check out Inspector Gadgets. Drilligan's Island, Beetlejuism, might have misspelled this one, and the classic, Edward Penis Hands. Oh my god, what am I doing? r/unexpected friends, although, I kind of expected it. Reddit link. r/somewhat expected friends? Reddit link. r/subs fell for, Reddit link. While I was reading the posts, I definitely pictured them looking like Phoebe. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Kind of want to look at the original post for the AITA. That's disgusting. Where? Posts lol. Which one? Which one did he post it on? Those disgusting ex-girlfriend porno sites. There's so many though. That is disgusting. Which OnlyFans page is she on so I can tell her myself? You must want to help cover the Op's rent. Such a good Samaritan. Funny how the world works sometimes. Won't lie, I expected it to end with "now we're both on OnlyFans" edit. Really? All those comments and 6.7k upvotes? A great deal of space needy at horny jail. How can you tell they're identical twins? /s. See, now I'm really curious how OnlyFans would handle that. Separate accounts, and if needed an explanation and maybe a photo of the two together. Maybe a photo of the two together. Just for proof, obviously. Right, completely innocent and for informational purposes. Yes. And we need to see the birthmark or we will think it is Photoshop. But what website? There's so many of them. I need to know so I don't go there. OnlyFans, yes, I know the reference. For science. Or a picture of their feet, on the off chance that they have different shoe size and nail polish. Okay, Tarantino. Don't you mean Dan Schneider? Found Rex Ryan. Hilarious comment right here. Genuine question though, can identical twins have different shoe sizes? I know they can have very slightly different heights due to nutrition and childhood illnesses, but I don't know about shoe size. Edit, and I'm talking about length, not width. I know heavier people sometimes have bigger shoe sizes, but once they lose weight it decreases. Identical twin who knows 3 other sets here, yes. My brother and I are about the same size, but he regularly goes half a size to a full size down on shoes compared to me. Another set of twins I know includes a US 7 and a US 9. Yes. My identical twin and I have different shoe sizes. Bro, if they did crap together, fantasy thought for a lot of people out there for some reason, they'd probably make 3x more. The guy from that I never went to Uvu Javervine has an identical and they do porn together on of. A lot of times they do threesomes. Their Twitter account haunts my nightmares. I can't imagine doing porn with a relative. It's disturbing and makes me feel nauseous just thinking about it. A doppelganger though? Yeah, why not? I found out about it through a TikTok that asked if we ever wondered where people from famous vines are nowadays. I wish I would have listened to everyone saying not to look at their Twitter. I know their family, but honestly just seeing them made me comfortably decide I'd never even F a doppelganger. Too freaky for me, no thank you. I really can't imagine why they wouldn't be allowed to have 2 accounts if there were one of them. I had 2 Reddit accounts. Why is that different? Probably makes tax harder to organize, or something mundane like that. Probably because you don't profit from Reddit. I have 2 Etsy accounts too. I'm calling the cops. What if they both undercut each other in price? Supply must meet demand and now the supply is double. Just make a twins account, I'm sure people would pay more for that anyway. Why even separate accounts? Same account and twins doing the video would get a much bigger and crazier audience. It could be their USP if they appear together. And divide the moolah. One for each and a separate account for them together. You have to provide legal identification. Their licenses wouldn't be the same even though they look the same. Wait. You're on to some genius scam idea. I just can't finish the thought yet. Don't really want to work today. Want to cover my shift? An identical twins OnlyFans would be killing it. These girls could make major bank. Make 2 accounts, upload the same photos to both for double the money. You could tell if they did stuff together. I don't think they're from Alabama. Same. What are you doing, identical twin sister? Now this, I would pay OnlyFans for. Same. I was slightly disappointed, smiley face. That's what I thought when she was like until I am able to get back on my feet. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. T Thanos? I'm going to tell half my friends I found Thanos on Reddit. And the other half? Snap. What are you doing, Step Thanos? This feels like a Netflix short. I understand the initial reaction, but I'm glad you were able to move past it and it has worked out for both of you. I hope you are able to get back on your feet soon. I still feel like her reaction was justified? I don't know, but if an employer or coworker sees her sister and thinks it's her, then by the time everything can be explained she could already be passed up for a job and now everyone knows what her body looks like. And yes, it's her sister's body and choice 100%, and I'm so happy it worked out. I understand the first post, embarrassed smiley face. You can't access an OnlyFans without paying first. The sister's name would be visible, not Op's. Op can inform employers it's her sister, not her. You can't tell someone else what to do with their body. Edit. Yes, I understand this can possibly impact original post one day. This is something that can easily be resolved, though. This isn't going to appear on background checks. The sister's name wouldn't necessarily be visible. Most sex workers use a fake name. You are going off of the assumption that someone would talk to her about it directly. She may get passed up for a job before starting and not get a reason, or she may get fired for a different reason, but her seemingly being a porn star could be part of why without them actually disclosing that they know that information. Exactly, has happened many a times. I think you can have a strong opinion on what someone does with their body when it directly impacts you. Just to inform you, there are hundreds if not thousands of OnlyFans images leaked. 1.6 terabits earlier this year and more coming. They collectively pool money to buy one script, save all the images, then compress them in a zip to download. Since they don't re-upload them, only leave them to download, they are incredibly hard to track. DMCA edit. Just wanted to add, if it is uploaded online, it is forever online, doesn't matter if it's behind a paywall or on a cloud. Be smart with that information. Of course. I in no way would want her to control someone else's body. I'm simply saying I understand the concern at first. Also, a lot of OnlyFans, like me, promote ourselves on other platforms as well. So, just because you have freedom of choice doesn't mean you have freedom from social marking, which would fall in the category of consequences. People can and likely will leak ops sisters' nudes to other people for free. 4chan has entire threads dedicated to this, and there are entire websites dedicated to it. My friend who did OnlyFans had to deal with that exact issue herself. If ops sister doesn't use their real name, especially the last name, it should be fine, and should stay under the radar of background checks. That being said, if it doesn't, and original post is passed up for a job or promotion because of it, and directly told that this is the reason, then the sister is in butthole. For the most part, though, this could be avoided by not showing her face in anything, i.e. by wearing a mask for projects where it's not really viable to keep her head out of frame. While I understand her personal feeling regarding the matter, I don't feel her reaction is justified because she has no right to tell her sister what she can and cannot do with her own body. I get that they're identical twins, and I have a lot of identical twins in my family, and fraternal twins too for that matter. Hell, with the exception of the fact I keep my hair dark and I'm a larger person in general than my mother. She's 5 feet 4 inches, I'm 5 feet 11 inches. I'm effing identical to my mother in every single way, but no one should get to tell you what to do with your own body. I mean, that's kind of one of the things we're fighting to get politicians to understand. So she was fully justified in feeling the way she did, but not in trying to tell her sister what she can and cannot do. Her feelings were, not her reaction. Also, if any employer is concerned to hire you, an identical twin is an easy and very provable explanation. Not sure they would tell you why you didn't get the job. Sometimes after they pass on you, they already accepted someone else. Yeah, I agree. A potential employer probably won't bring it up or ask for an expansion, just hire someone else. True, but I got lucky getting hired where I am, because they actually called me to inquire about certain things that flagged on my background check, instead of just passing. There's actually a person with the exact same first and last name as me, not related, who lived in the same city I did. I knew of him. I'd had issues with our records getting crossed when we were in school every now and then, since he was only a couple years younger than me. I ended up pulling my own record, got it notarized, and brought it in for my own background check. Always think it's incredibly lucky they called to ask about my record instead of just passing. Easy, just say first thing in the interview, if you're wondering, no, there are not naked pictures of me on the internet. That is my twin. I do this every time I met a new person. I don't have an identical twin, but saves on the questions in case someone does find my nudes online. Edit. There is a photo online of a guy who kind of looks like a younger version of me. It even had my girlfriend questioning whether it was me or not. Phoebe resorted to porn shaming people who recognized her. Wondering where you know me from? From porn. This guy watched me in porn. Hey everybody. I have a Reddit porn twin apparently. Nobody will tell me the username though. I want to know who. It does make you wonder how many people out there have porn twins. I know there is an amateur video online of a collage girl that looks a spitting image of my ex, the only difference being the girl in the video has an American accent. The easy answer is to post some nudes and then have Reddit detectives find out for you. Not sure this would get the outcome original post is looking for. May steer some additional business her sister's way though. Those online nudes are actually of my twin sister's shirt is getting a lot of questions already answered by the shirt. Probably not a great opening line in an interview. Interviewer raises eyebrows, scribbles some notes. Not sure they would tell you why you didn't get the job. Sometimes after they pass on you, they already accepted someone else. Exactly this. A lot of employers perform social media and internet searches on potential employees. It's likely that if an OnlyFans was a problem for one, they'd just stop calling back an applicant. A lot of interviews I've been asked what sorts of things I do in my free time. Original post could have as one of her answers, my twin sister and I enjoy some hobbies such as hiking or whatever, together on the weekends. That way the fact that she's a twin is subtly brought up. Not a good look. As a manager of a porno store, I wouldn't even think twice. I've seen some of my employees posting here FFS. Lol. I don't care. But my point to replying is if I do pass on some time for whatever reason, I usually didn't bring up the reason why unless I'm asked. And you are 100% correct that I probably did accept someone else. I'll honestly say why, no excuses, if they call or come back. But I don't go through effort to call every single person who applies and doesn't get the job. If there's only a few, sure, I might. But usually I'm looking at hundreds of applicants. So it becomes impossible after a certain point. I'm not sure an employer would really care because it's still the same face and they might not want it linked back to the company in any way. The details would not concern them. I'm not sure how they would find out if Twin is using her own name. It's not like OnlyFans is LinkedIn and it'll pop up with your naked headshot on Google. Plus, can't you not even see anything on OnlyFans unless you pay? What are the chances they would find her twin on OnlyFans anyways? I doubt they are scouring OnlyFans profiles to look for familiar faces. Op's sister is probably using a fake name also. And if someone were to find Op's sister, to alert the company they would first have to admit that they were using OnlyFans as their fat material, and I highly doubt most people would be willing to tell their boss that. It's never twins. Twins, Basil. Yeah, original post at AITA. Naked twin needs to make an OnlyFans, rake in the money herself, and blame it all on her sister in the future. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube. And share them with your friends. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. We welcome your comments below. Another of our videos will begin shortly.